Santa Clara County opens vaccination appointments to everyone 16 and older. James Wiseman's season-threatening meniscus injury is no doubt a devastating setback, but it also presents the Warriors with an opportunity to learn more about their prized rookie and potential franchise center. According to Dr. Steve Yoon of the Regenerative Sports and Joint Clinic at Cedars-Sinai Kerlan-Jobe Institute in Los Angeles, there are many reasons that could have contributed to Wiseman suffering a meniscus injury on a dunk attempt in Saturday's game against the Houston Rockets. Over the next days and weeks, the Warriors' medical and training staff will evaluate the 20-year-old's body and where he can use improvements. You want to take a couple of steps backwards and try to understand his biomechanics better, Yoon said. You want to try to understand his strength and try to improve all those things. Everything will be studied, from how Wiseman runs, jumps, lands and moves side to side through biomechanics, the science of how all of the parts of the body work together to produce movement. For someone as large as Wiseman, a 7'1", 240-pound center with a huge vertical leap and explosive athleticism, there's a lot to look into. Being that he's a center, there's a tremendous amount of load coming down on his knees, Yoon said. A lot of these young guys coming out of college, they're very gifted and very athletic and talented, but they don't necessarily have the strength or the biomechanics to withstand an entire NBA season. The first step is determining the severity of the tear and whether or not Wiseman's injury requires surgery. After that, plans for rehabilitation and a recovery timeline can be established. With only 19 games remaining over a 5-week span, it's unlikely that Wiseman returns this season, but there's little reason to expect he won't make a full recovery. More times than not, if it's involving the meniscus, you'll see a full recovery, said Yoon, who elected not to comment on Wiseman's specific recovery timetable without direct knowledge of the injury. This is a similar situation the Pelicans found themselves in last season with top overall pick Zion Williamson, who underwent surgery for a torn meniscus in October 2019, and missed the next 3 months as the team patiently dealt with the injury. Only a portion of that time, says Yoon, was dedicated solely to recovery from surgery. Much of that time was likely used to improve Williamson's biomechanics so that he can enjoy a long and successful career. Williamson, 20, was named an All-Star this season. They're very similar kinds of approaches, Yoon said, comparing Wiseman and Williamson. Young guy coming in, the potential cornerstone for the franchise. You want to take care of these situations. You want to take care of the meniscus, but you also want to take care of all the little things that can prevent injuries for the future.